Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 3 of my save file. Touring it and all. Even though it's not done, I've been just like really excited to share what I have done so far. And I hope that you guys will be patient with me. This is a pretty big project. And I've already been working on it. I believe I told you guys previously, but over a year, well over a year now. And yeah, so I was, contemplating on what neighborhood or what part of the world that I want to show you guys next. And I think I'm gonna just go with the park because it's completely done, and that way I can upload it to the gallery and all of that. But before I do, I will let you guys know that um, I did add the clothes to the mannequins, and I will be changing these back to the lot types that they were before. I added the clothes to these two buildings. I just haven't done it yet for Crawdad Square. And if you haven't noticed, I finally gave the builds names, and some of you probably already know this and had already downloaded it. And thank you. I hope you guys enjoy playing in it. I saw a lot of people had downloaded these builds, and one that I had uploaded um, like a little while ago, not a while ago, maybe like a week or so ago. The what is it called? The hospital build. If you haven't, you could check on my gallery and see the hospital build and download it. I probably won't showcase that until after I'm done with the base game worlds, Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Newcrest. Yeah, I'll probably wait until after I completely finish those to do a showcase on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Willow Creek Park. Okay, you guys, here we are in Willow Creek Park. This was like one of the first lots that I had actually built in my save file. Not the very first, but one of the first. And I wanted it to feel like it belonged here, match the terrain and everything. But I also wanted it to have like this, not so much a grand park, but kind of like a secret, nice park that, you could take your family to. And I love the idea of building this wall, and all I did was use, what is it called? The half walls. And what I might actually do, I might end up putting the new, what are they called? Oh my gosh, my brain is like drawing a blank on everything right now. The platforms. But I don't know. I've already spent a lot of time on this, so maybe I'll just leave it as it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go through the gates, the nice black gates. I was gonna say pearly gates, but they're not pearl. They're not a pearl color at all. But yeah, so you walk in, and I thought this was a cute idea to like have like a little information booth right here, and you look over this way, you have a nice big tree with some nice flowers. I feel like this would be a good place to take flowers in pictures in with your Sims. And over here there's a little cafe. I like adding things to my parks, whether they're cafes or like a bookstore or library. So you can expect my parks to be more than just parks, especially the ones that have like a large lot like the Willow Creeks. And here's the bathrooms, and you come up here. I wanted it to have this not so much industrial vibe, but kind of like almost city in a way. And I know there's like no city buildings whatsoever, but that's what I wanted, so that's what I did. But yeah, let's go ahead and look inside. So, I mean, it's your, your simple cafe. Have some greenery, bringing the indoors, the outdoors in. Why do I always mix that up? Yeah, I always do for some reason. And yeah, I made sure that I put a kitchen in. I'll probably do that to most of my builds that are similar to this, like cafe wise, just to give it more realism and so that your Sims can get married here. I think this is a nice place for your Sims to come. But the reason why I decided to do a cafe here is because I figured, you come over, you get your coffee or espresso, whatever you're into, and come out here and then just enjoy the park, read a book or something. Or, I don't know, take your kids here, your toddlers. I made sure that there was things for your toddlers to do. So one thing I did forget though, I forgot to add the toddler potty, but I will be adding the toddler potty probably after this video, so that way I can make sure that you guys get that, because that's one thing that I did not like um, playing in parks and other people's what is it called, buildings, is that the ones that feel like they're for toddlers, there's no toilets for them, no potties, they just go in there pamper. But I also put a sandbox in here. I almost forgot about this. Wow. So your Sims can play in the sand, and I love the new feature where you can build sand castles and stuff, or whatever else you can build. And jungle gyms, I wanted to add like the whole shebang, and this freaking tree has like just been getting in my way this whole time. But I wanted to add, make sure I had swings and the jungle gym thing and monkey bars. And when you come here, you can bring your dog or whatever. You can come here and watch your kids play while you read a book or maybe play chess. And I made sure I put the water fountain in here, the one that is actually has gameplay. And I just love like the coins and stuff. I could just picture walking in to this park and come on over here making a little wish or whatever, and yeah, just having a good old time. And I really wanted to put a freaking big tree in the center of the park and like have it being almost like a focal point in a way. And over here, you have a place where you can have your little picnics and grill. Maybe have birthday parties or something. That would be fun to bring your Sims. And the basketball court. This is the one that I was talking about in the previous video. This is why I was thinking of changing that lot into, instead of having a basketball court, having like a retail lot in the back. So we could have another um, clothing store. I feel like, you can't have too many clothing stores, and since you can buy things at the clothing store, will buy things off the mannequin without it being an actual retail lot, why not have more clothing stores? But yeah, you can go off either way on the left or the right. And I tried, I mean, there's only so much you can do, right? I tried making it feel like you walk off to the path over here and back through this way. I mean, I could clean it up a little more, but you know, it is what it is. And I really wanted to make this park feel like very family orientated. Like I have the horseshoes, you can bring your family, have picnics, and come over here and play horseshoes. I hope we get more outdoor games. You can come over here and go fishing, as well as go fishing out there at that pond or lake, however you want to call it. A little beekeeping, getting used to it gets you some honey, so that way you don't have to buy the beekeeping box. I figured, if you have a legacy challenge going on or rags to riches challenge, that it'll be nice to have things in the world that could help your sim, make a little cash here and there. And right here is for the wedding, and I didn't want to put chairs out because I wanted to have some green space where your dog or your kids can play, we really need to have tag in The Sims again. Like, I miss that. Who else missed that? Like tag and patty cake. Yeah. But I figured that I won't put the chairs out, and when you decide you wanted to have a wedding, you can plan the wedding and you can add chairs yourself, you know? And then you can choose what chairs you would like to have. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this um, build or lot. I can give you guys a panoramic view so you can see everything and how it kind of, you know, comes together and flows a little bit. But I mean, see, like from here, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, this could use some work, but I I like it the way how it is, so I'll probably keep it that way. But yeah, and I believe I already player test this and everything was working just fine. But yeah. Alright, you guys, since we have like a little bit more time, well, the video would be like super short. Not super short, but short. I decided to show you the Oakstead, and I decided to keep this name because I like it. So that's what it's gonna be. And in my head, in my imagination, I feel like the Goths own this lot. So, you know, they have their mansion here and then their mausoleum graveyard slash Goth fair place over here. And I hope we get to own lots soon, like not just retail, veterinarian, and restaurants. I hope we get to actually own lots like houses and just any lot here, pretty much. But yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, you guys, here we are. I really love this lot, and I actually had started working on the Goth's home before I even started this lot, and I finished it before the Goth's home. Like I said, when inspiration strikes me, I just go with it, you know, so you don't lose it. But I was thinking of taking some of the ideas that I put into this lot into the Goth's home, and I've done it, you know, vice the other way around. I've added like stuff that's in their home into here, you know, to kind of connect the two in a way, you know, their styles and everything. I haven't done the landscaping on the Goth's home yet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna probably stick to similar flowers and plants that I've done here, so it kind of feels cohesive and, you know, one with each other in a way. But I will show you the sides of the building so you can kind of get an idea. And I really like the way how it came out. I hope you guys like the way how it came out as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through the entrance. And I really love like the way how the entrance is here. I um I actually got the idea and inspiration from a picture that I found on Google, and the entrance kind of went underground and then back up again. And I really wanted to, you know, do that here. So that's pretty much what I did. And through here, you have pretty much like a four-way. And I wanted this place to have multi functions just like a lot of my other lots. So I have the graveyard, which isn't a like an actual functional graveyard, but I mean, we can all pretend it's The Sims, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I also made it into a museum. I feel like the Goths would want to showcase and celebrate the dead and, you know, make merry with it. So I figured that not only do they want to have a graveyard here, but also a venue place where they can have like some type of fair type auction, you know, like something like that. Something that almost like a medieval fair, but like a goth fair, you know? But through here is like where they have the concession stands. You can come down here and eat and, you know, paint over here as well. And I'll get down to this level so you can kind of see what it looks like. It's nothing spectacular. I'll probably change the lighting in here so that way it has a more appropriate feel to it. But yeah, let's go up and come up through this landing and see, as you can see, like a medieval fair where you can come and do things like craft things, make flower arrangements, make fizzy drinks, candles, woodworking, and you can come here to recycle your things and sell them. So, you know, a medieval gothic fair, and I really like the vibe of this place. It, I don't know, it kind of feels like it's actually the Goths, you know? Like, that's, I feel like I accomplished with what I was trying to, you know, bring across here. But yeah, and you can actually see down on either side. But yeah, let's go through here. And I really love this walkway, like the way how you can look over on either side. I feel like, you know, that would be like such a cool place to be in. And yeah, let's just go through here. And another part of the fair, like I wanted the whole building to be functional and to be usable. Functionable. Is that even a word? But yeah, so this is like starting to introduce the gallery a little bit here. You still have more concession stands. You know, you can get your hot cocoa because I feel like Halloween or, you know, a time in autumn or winter would be like the best time to come here because the trees have like the leaves are bare and everything. It kind of just gives it a whole vibe, you know. And since this world is inspired by New Orleans, I wanted to make sure that I put a touch of that, you know, here and there in different builds in this world and all that. But I also wanted it to have like almost like a creepy, eerie vibe. So I did add the paintings from the, what is it called? The vampire stuff pack. And I did make sure that this lot was vampire friendly. And we'll be getting to downstairs shortly. But yeah, let's go ahead and go upstairs so you can see the rest of the museum. So yeah, you can come here and view art, enjoy the scenery, and you know, everything that it has to offer. And more so, this way is like the traditional area, and through here you start going into the more modern aspect of this build. So as you can see, yeah, had to put a little bit of uh historical feel in the modern section. But yeah, and I wanted it to be open. I didn't want it to feel claustrophobic whatsoever, smushed together. So it's open for a reason. You know, you can bring your Sims here and take pictures. I love taking pictures with my Sims. And here's a seating area. You want to get away from it all for a while. And then there's another seating area if you really want to get away from it all. You know, a quiet little place up here with nice views, might I add. Like, I love this view. I wish you can open up the window and have your Sims take pictures. Like, that would look so nice, like framed in your living room or something. But yeah, right here, this gives me like scary movie vibes, like the protagonist running up the steps and then catching a glimpse of, I don't know, the vampire or whatever creature lurking down there. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump down here. And yeah, you can get a glimpse of the downstairs area. Now, I wanted to make sure that it was functional for a wedding. You'll be able to see where I have the arch set up shortly. But yeah, the kitchen is very simple, nothing spectacular about it whatsoever, but it was needed to, you know, make sure that everything kind of goes according to plan at your wedding. We all know that The Sims, like, it's never that simple. So I wanted to make it simpler for you by making sure I added everything you would need. And here are the boys and the girls room. And yeah, so like this wallpaper, I actually pulled that over from the Goth's house as well as this one too. And I want to say the doors, but I don't believe I used that door. If I did, I really don't remember. But yeah, we're gonna come through on up here. And yeah, I love like this like landing right here. You first thing you see is not that brick wall. This nice archway with the flowers and the ivy with the flowers climbing up. And yeah, a little seating area here and there where you can bring your Sims and take a break and just enjoy the fresh air and all of that. And over here, I feel like if the Goths had like a broken fountain, they wouldn't get rid of it. It's family heirloom, so they would just make it into a planter or something. And that's kind of like the little story I thought of with that. And I'm not actually sure which one, Mortimer or Bella Goth, which one of their families is like the, I guess, the main family that started it all. But I wanted to put like make maybe sometime later because I have a lot on my plate right now. But I did want to like add a grave here that was whichever one was the founders family who kind of started it all, you know. And right here is a little place for your vampires to relax in. And I made sure I added more than one coffin that your vampire sims can enjoy. So you can bring your vampire family, well, not the whole family, but a couple of people, and they can have a little place to sleep or get away. And right here, I forgot to add the columns. I will be adding that after this video as well. But yeah, I really like this. And I was debating if I wanted to keep it this white cream color or if I wanted to go with something dark. But I decided on this light color so that way it's, you know, a pop of light in this dark lot. Like, it's like, I don't want it to be super spooky. I want it to be a little spooky and inviting as well. But you can bring your Sims up here and play chess and paint, you know, from reference. There's a lot of beautiful views, I think, anyway. And yeah, you can have your sim come out through here and go through this little path. I love making paths that connect to the rest of the outside world. It's a challenge sometimes, like trying to figure out your pathing system on your lot, especially one like this size. But yeah, in here your Sims can get married. I figured this would be more of an um not like an elope, but I guess something similar, like two Sims only, and maybe like a couple of friends sitting down just to witness it or whatever. But yeah, right here, whoops, I went a little too far. Right here, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I've seen them in movies, not in real life, how they have that building where they have plaques on the wall for your loved ones. And I'm not sure if they're just plaques or if there's bodies in the wall or cremation, like the cremated people in the wall. But I've seen in movies how they had like the full walls, you know, from top to bottom filled with people's names and stuff. And right here, I feel like this is like all the heroes, like the police officers, the firefighters. When are we gonna get actual firefighter careers in the game? And you know, whoever else is considered a hero in your eyes, and celebrities as well, or more heroes, however you want to tell your story. But I love this, and I noticed like whenever I seen those type of places or these type of buildings, they have these marble stones in the center with you know, either plaques or something on them as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through here. And to the left, it's just a little way, a little pathway where you can lead up to the goth's house. Yeah, see, I love those little pathways. Like, I really do. And I made sure that I made it very pretty and a lot of flowers. So that way, everything is picturesque. Everything looks beautiful, at least to me. And I feel like that would be Bella Goth and Mortimer Thing, making death into something beautiful. And I feel like all these designs and buildings and all the little details kind of come together and make it so. And here is another mausoleum, and here is the second coffin. And yeah, I didn't really do much in here. I didn't want to do much in here. If I do add anything, it'll be just the columns on either side because I wanted it to be simple. And I already put a lot of detail in everything else. I want it to be somewhat playable. Hopefully it's playable for you guys. I have a hard time with not putting, you know, well, with putting a lot of detail in things. But yeah, I'll show you guys a little surprise that I have here with these gravestones in just a minute. But first, I want to show you guys this building because I love this building. Like, I use I won't say mostly, yeah, I think it is actually mostly Jungle Adventures. I like that game pack. I actually kind of want to play it right now after talking about it. But I love adventures and going on adventures with my Sims and kind of making it a thing, making my Sims into adventure Sims. But in here, as you can see, I made sure I made it very eerie, creepy, like with cobwebs everywhere, the gargoyles on the wall, as well with the cracks and these lantern things that I really like. And torn, did I use the torn one? No, I didn't. I think I changed my mind. Oh no, they are here. I use these torn curtains to kind of give it that eerie feel as well. But we are gonna go down. And I like this whole thing where, this is where the dead body would be. And I feel like this would be like a little vampire hideout, You come down, boom. Look at all of this. So nice. But yeah, I really like the way how this look, and I feel like the other places are not places. The other coffins are where the like lower vampires would go, like not higher up on the I wanted to say food chain, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Higher up on the pole, like, the ones that aren't as important or the little minions can go over there, or yeah, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, let's go back up and let me show you this little thing. I've been wanting to do this. This was like one of the only reasons why I wanted to create a graveyard, and it was this right here. Yes, I decided that I wanted to actually put coffins underground, and I made sure I added dirt on the side so that way it'll feel more realistic. But yeah, look at this. Check it out. I was like so excited to do this and to try this. And I wanted to make sure I put a coffin in each of the holes underneath every gravestone. The only one I haven't done so far, yeah, is the one over here. Did I? Oh no, I did do it. I forgot. I came back and did that later. But yeah, and what I was thinking was that, you come here with your Sims after they died and you put the headstone and you replace it with one of these. So that way you can have a storytelling, well, a purpose to come here that's storytelling basis. Oh my gosh, words jumble. You have a purpose to come to the graveyard, as in have your family come and visit the gravestone that, that was a family member or friend, loved one, whoever, that here. but you know, replacing the gravestones with your own. And the coffin's already in there, so the hard part is pretty much out of the way. And yeah, that was Oakstead, you guys. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, are you excited to play in it? Because I'm like, I wish this save file was done so I can just play in everything. Like, I don't know. I was like very excited when I was coming up with the idea for this place. And I hope it's not too all over the place for you guys. You know, having the graveyard not only be a museum, but like an art fair, a gothic fair in a way. I know I keep calling it like so many different things, but I pretty much wanted it to be like a goth fair type thing. So, yeah, where you can bring your sim over like for legacy challenges or just, you know, regular gameplay and have your sim create and make things where you don't have to buy the objects like the what is it called, fizzy juice maker, candle making, and woodworking and flower arrangement. Like, I wanted to make sure that you could create things in the world versus trying to have your sims save up for it. Now it'd still be good to have your sims, you know, save up for it, but it's not like you have to wait until you save up for it to make those things, you know what I mean? But anyway, you guys, I hope you liked the video and the lots that I showed you, and I hope that you guys enjoy playing in them. Let me know if you know, like what you think of the lots, and send me some pictures or something on Twitter. My Twitter account name will be in the description down below in the description box. But yeah, like the video, you guys, if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload next. And leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the builds, of the ideas behind them. And yeah, let me know what you like or dislike or what you would change or any ideas that you might would want to add. I don't know if I'll add them, but I mean, if they're tempting enough to add, I will. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.